I wish I knew how much I miss not knowing that we're all screwed when we play our roles and ignore the problems.
What's up, everybody? What's up? How y'all doing? I hope you guys doing well. Hey, look, we were supposed to be covering some domestic violence things tonight, but like I have been saying for the last couple of weeks, especially these last couple of days, it has been hot outside, like hot outside. So Slim's gonna take the day off just so he can make sure that she is good to go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep it moving like we always do on Slim Show. But I wanted to let you know what was going on so you wouldn't be like, man, where's Slim? Slim is taking a break because Slim needed to take a break. And see, we'll be back next week and we'll go into that. But what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna go over some things that you need to have for hurricane weather. We're gonna check the Doppler. We might do a little bit of running around looking at some police car things or whatever, police interactions. We're just gonna have a little fun tonight. And we'll be here until, I guess I get tired. But seriously, we'll probably be here for about an hour and a half. But we're gonna go ahead and get this party started with some music, right? Because that's what I like to do. I like to make music. So I want to get your opinion on a song. Let me check and make sure it's the song I want to play. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to play a song that's a remix to a song that I already had. And I want you guys to let me know how you feel about the song. All right. Then we're going to play some classic ones that we normally play here. And then at the top of, it's 21 minutes after the hour. So at around 40 minutes after the hour, we're going to go ahead and get the show started. So make sure you hit a like on the way in. Make sure you share it. Also, I am simulcasting on my own channel as well. So make sure, please go on over, especially if you are untouchables, go on over there and support a fellow member. But anyway, this one is called Woosah. And I'm hoping that you guys like it. It's a little bit sped up from the original. So we'll come back and talk about it after the fact. It's your boy, Batman 4011. And here is Woosah.
On my mind, this is crazy. I just gotta find a place to unwind and de-stress me. Hey, oh, hey, oh, oh. la la.
Distress me.
Ooh la la, ooh la la.
Distress me.
Ooh la la, ooh la la.
Distress me.
I just wanna take some time to breathe. That's alright. Ha ha. Ooh la la, crazy. That's alright. Ooh la la, hey.
All right, that was Distress Me. Hope you guys liked it. De-stress me. All right. So cool. Got another one. This just for the untouchables. If you don't know, now you know. Gonna play this one and then we'll be right back. It is 25 minutes after the hour with your boy Batman 4011. We can get this party started very soon. This one is Teams Up. Teams winning. Untouchable Empire, baby.
I think it's time to let them know.
Som de botas marchando embaixo distorcido. Teams up, teams eating, teams winning. Reunir as tropas, vamos embora. To war, é guerra. We stand on business,
Sempre nos negócios, né?
we stand on business.
Postura de chefe, you know
We
it.
stand on What?
What we stand on?
Negócios,
We stand on business.
sem tempo pra conversa, let's get
I
it.
got this. Ela é brava, deixa ela brilhar.
Go,
Teams up.
teams eating. Tamo jantando,
Ela, we winning
sempre vencendo.
The Empire don't fall, we just stack it higher.
Untouchable, unstoppable, sem limite. We stand on business, stand on fire.
Pisando no fogo, building the empire.
We walk through the smoke, we don't ever
Sem
die.
cansaço, só vitória.
Olha só, a gente é melhor e você sabe disso.
Yeah, you know we better than you, it's obvious.
Mas tá tudo bem, you can watch the show, pode assistir.
It's fine, just enjoy the show, man. Take a seat.
Mas ó, haters will be dealt with.
Several problems.
Sofre limpeza total.
We already untouchable empire.
He the rule and more pra dominar geral. We stand on. O banquete tá servido. Teams are bleeding. To war. Vitória. Vitória. To war. Vitória.
All right, that was Teams Up, Teams winning again, guys. Want to shout out to Nino Academy and Riz Academy. They back in this thing. They monetize y'all. Cha-ching. So make sure when you guys go over there, drop a like. Go ahead and hit the membership up. Let's get that money up for the crew. All right. Also, since we're doing that, I think Nino is going live tomorrow. And also, what is it? Somebody else is going live tomorrow too. I think it might be Ladies First. Yes. The main, one of the two main shows, Team Fatty, Alkin Ali. So make sure y'all lock into that as well. And let's go ahead and get this party started because ain't no point in holding it out no longer. Right? Let's go ahead and get it going. So let's do this. I'm going to we'll just go to another screen. That'll probably make it easier. There we go. All right. So I will tell you guys this stream is optimized for Slim Show. So I am just gonna do it as quickly and as good as I can. I am gonna do my own show here in a minute, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I didn't want her to feel like she had to come up, but we did have a slot that we wanted to do. So let's do this. Let's face you guys. Okay. Hey guys. All right. So today we're going to be talking about some prepping because this happened before. If you've been here in Houston, shout out to Houston, you know what's about to go down. It's about to go down. I mean, the weather's already changing and it's going to get wild. Hey, Zyrax. Good to see you, Zyrax. Slim's not here tonight because of the heat. All right. The heat was not playing with her. But here she is in the chat. Hey, Slim, how you doing? She said, hello, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Let me try to say it the way she said. Hey, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in to Slim J, Just My Opinion. Relax. Get you some popcorn. You know, all that stuff. Get your stuff together. Get your situation together. And we'll be right back. That's what she normally would say. But she not here tonight. It's just me. So since it's just me, I ain't gonna say that. Y'all already have your stuff together. Make sure you hit a like. Make sure you hit a like for Slim. Also, shout out to everybody who has followed Slim. Really appreciate that because she's been doing this thing for a while, right? She's been doing it for a while. So I'm very proud of her. And I'm glad to be sharing this journey with her. We also got Smell the Roses in the building. Hey, Smell the Roses, how you doing? AKA the pimp, but we ain't gonna tell nobody. All right, we're not gonna tell nobody. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes, as they say it, the crux of the conversation. And what we want to cover today is basically being safe when you're out and look at this weather. All right. Now, if you have some people who have never experienced a tropical storm or never experienced anything like this, then you're probably like, it's not a big deal. You would be wrong. You would be very, very, very wrong. So, because this is Slim's channel, what we're going to do is we are going to play a little bit of what she had to say last year after making it through, or I think that was before it happened. And then we have some clips on how she handled it after the fact. So let me go ahead and get that together. But while we are doing that, since Rose is in the chat, just want to say, Rose, you did your thing with that picture. I'm not gonna lie to you, you did. You definitely hit all cylinders on that. And I at first I was like, oh no, but then shout out to Slim and shout out to Red. They came over here last week and they let it be known. They put all the pieces together. So I was like, all right, I got it. Can't do no dirt around y'all. Got it. Right. So let me go ahead and share a little bit of this video. And again, this video is on the TBA channel, but it will be moving over here to Slim channel. So we're trying to build her channel. And this was when we were trying to get ready for the hurricane season last year. So we're going to play a little bit of that. I might be popping in and out and all about, but I will be able to see everything. And we're going to go from there. Appreciate everybody who is, let me fix that. Appreciate everybody who is actually trying out for the first time coming over here. We hope that we're not too out of the norm because this is not how the show is normally ran, but we got to make sure that we've been consistent. That's the one thing about YouTube. If you don't take nothing else away from YouTube, you got to be consistent, right? Everybody know you got to be consistent. So let's go ahead and play this. And thank you again, Zyrax. He said, don't forget to hit the like button and please subscribe to Slim J's channel. Yes, please. And thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get this started. And I will be back.
This smooth thing going on, you know, I kind of dive in, but this kind of just coasted a little bit.
Just play with just a little bit softly.
Just yeah. I'm just gonna tap it a little bit. You're not
Just a
gonna
little
feel
bit.
it, okay? But anyway,
Hey, yo, what we talking about? I don't remember this part. Talking about tapping it a little bit. I don't remember this part. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
oh, you have to be there. But anywho, the thing is, really, really serious, guys. Just last month, I was with the lights for 5 days. Um, I used my generator and I only plug up my deep freezer. My refrigerator, which had like the freezer at the top and the refrigerator at the bottom, I lost all my food. I just refused to keep any of that food. I lost out. Now, everybody's not fortunate to have insurance on their um, food or their house, their apartment. You know, we barely making it on just paying our rent, car note, the gas, water, etc. The lifestyle that we need, not that we want, but we need. But with that said, you all need to do this. Instead of going to pay 200 for some shoes, purses, etc., go invest in a generator.
But Rhoda's already done said. She said she got her one. She got her one. Shout out to you because you being smart though. You bought a generator. So what we're gonna do also on top of that, you guys need to, because hey, I got my Harbor Freight on hat for a reason. I'm official. Believe everything I say. Everything I say is the truth, and that's a lie, and that's the truth. All right. So you need extra fuel for your generators and your cars. Now, why do you need extra fuel for your generator and your car? Because it runs on fuel. All right. But you need a certain type for your generator. Storing gas right now is not going to help because the gas can go bad. It's not the same gas from when we were younger or when we were storing it in the little red things. It's not that no more. It will go bad in maybe a month, 2 months. All right. What you need to do is go to Home Depot or Lowe's, whatever. If you like Lowe's, I mean, something wrong with you. But if you like Home Depot, which is the smart thing to do, then you can go and you can get some pre-treated fuel, and it is made to sit and store, right? And what I actually do so that you kind of know what you need to get, because a lot of the time you go there and you don't really know what to get. And this is what this stream is about, right? This stream is about getting you ready for what could possibly be happening. Now, it is a little late to be doing all the ripping and running, but I will say if you're in an area like I am, you still got time tomorrow to go get what you need. But I'm going to show you what that can actually looks like here in a minute. But you want to make sure that you got extra fuel, right? Another thing that you want to make sure that you have, and we might cover this on this video too, but you want to make sure that you got extra cash because the ATMs may be inoperable. Now, if you're like me, you use your phone, right? Use your phone to pay for everything, right? But some places don't take card. Walmart does not take tap. They don't take tap. Zyrex, good question. She says, should I buy a generator if I only rent? Okay, so the generator, if you buy a generator and it's not like a house generator, or it's not something that's sitting like over 8,000 or something watts or something like that, then what you're getting it for is for two purposes. The first purpose is to make sure that you have the ability to recharge your phones, your laptops, things like that. All right. The second purpose, that's the most important though, is to make sure your refrigerator is plugged in. at least for a certain amount of time. Now, we already know that as long as you keep the refrigerator closed, it'll stay cool, right? But you got to open it to get stuff out. Every time you open it, it gets hotter. You try to close it back up, it's already in there. You need to be able to cut that generator on and run it for at least an hour, 2 hours connected to your refrigerator. Hear what I say? Because that generator is going to keep your food from spoiling, just like what Slim already said. See, you lost a lot of food because it just went bad. And with it being as hot as it is now in Houston, another reason to keep it is for a window unit for your house or for where you rent. What's a window unit, Jeremy? I'm glad you asked. It's a AC that you put in your window, and half of it hangs out, half of it doesn't. Now, you can get one that you can put directly in your house, and it has a little tube, and then it goes, and I might go show you these because I have both of them. Actually, I have one right here. Shout out to Fatty. I got my air conditioner out here. So, but I will show that to you. Maybe I'll put it on community post. That way you know exactly which models work. Maybe I do. Maybe I'll actually just do a review of each one, show you the pros and cons of each. But that is the main reason. All right. So that you have that generator so that you can keep your things, your non-perishables from going bad. And for us, we can actually hook our oven up to it. Right. So that's one other good thing that you can do too. And microwave too. I mean, if you got to do it, you got to do it. Now, I'll share some things that we did last year as we go on, but yeah. Smell the Roses said, I think it's smart to have a generator while renting. Yeah, I do too. Like we had one. We had one on our second floor balcony. Well, no, we were on third floor, and I had it sitting right there on the balcony just in case. Because if the power goes out, we had just had a kid, and my wife is allergic to heat, even though we stay in Texas, right? So, AC bill is out of this world. But she needed it. Zara said, Team Fat need to pull up AC. Facts. Facts, man. I hope he get that. I hope he get that taken care of. Because, I mean, golly, at this point, he might well just keep the struggle going. Because, I mean, what if he get too comfortable, y'all? Like, what if he just turned into, like, this cool dude, and he ain't confrontational no more? Slim said, you also have the solo generators that you can have in the house. Yes. And that's the one. Well, yes. You're right. And that's actually on the video. Yeah. And there are videos that say they're generators, like different videos that they portray to be, but they're actually just big power banks. All right. And I have a big power bank. And I also have one that's solar as well. I'm not a doomsday prepper, but you're not going to catch me slipping. So that's just all there is to it. Let's play this a little bit more. I'm going to go and get the can so that you can see what it actually looks like, and we'll be right back. Thank you guys for rocking with me. I know this ain't the messy stream stuff, and we might get a little messy. I might play a couple of police videos for you just so we can people watch. But I really do appreciate you guys tuning in for this because this is important. All right, so here we go.
You know why? Because that generator is going to help you tremendously. It's going to help you. I learned from Ike. We didn't have lights for 21 days with Ike. And we all went to my grandmother's house, and it was a bunch of us. And being in a house with a bunch of people when you're not used to that is kind of a little irritating to me because I mean I have my own ways, and I don't want to deal with a bunch of people. Okay, so that's my prerogative. I can do that. Well, unfortunately, I end up in my grandmother's house for 21 days. We had gas. We did not have no um, lights. We had gas. We had water. So, country girl, LL, Love Lady, Texas. I'm just putting y'all on the map, but the real story is Center Grove, Texas. Let's get it right. They taught us one thing: survivor. Okay. So with that said, between Ike Harvey and I can't much pronounce his cat name. He's so cold. That boy he did more blowjobs in a hole in a
Oh,
a corner.
oh.
He blowed us real good. Okay, he blowed us so good. He blowed so many trees down in people parking lots, in a driveway, on a carport, on a houses. Man, like really, we lost, to my knowledge, as far as the news. Channel 26. I want to get shout out to Channel 26 because that was the only news I can get on my phone. But anyways, they was saying that it was two people that lost their life because the tree blew down and hit the house. Now these people was doing what the news people had said. Okay, stay in the house and recover and don't move around, don't go nowhere. And this man, he was doing that. Did y'all hear this thunder out here?
Yep.
Oh my Jesus. Yeah, that's God's plan, okay? But anywho, we lost the man. He lost his life who was sitting in the living room with his family, and the tree came down, hit the roof of the house, killed him, and you know the other family members was able to get out of that house. Um, that was devastating. Then we had a woman that lost her life. So you trying to be safe and stay in the house and stay placed into a shelter place safely. But I'm this kind of person. It's one appointment that you're not gonna be late from, that you're gonna miss, that you cannot make it, and that's death.
Now we didn't mean to go that morbid. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't exactly, listen to the whole thing all the way through, but it does make a good point, what she's trying to say. And I mean, honestly, you don't know. That's the appointment you ain't gonna miss. That's the truth. What y'all talking about over here? Zyrex said, that ain't gonna happen. Matter of fact, being confronted. Okay, all right. So look, all right, we got it. Smell the Roses says, I'm a vet. Battery operated radios are important to have as well. Yes. My son has a battery one. He just, the crank one, right? Like he loves that. He absolutely loves that. Then she come back and say, I love these conversations. They are extremely helpful to hear from people who learned the hard way. Yeah. And the crazy part about it is I learned the hard way too. And honestly, that is the crux of this whole channel, right? Like the reason why, and I think I can speak on this for Slim, the reason why she wanted to do a show that wasn't too flashy, but something that gave substance, that she tried to give substance on every time, is because she wanted people to learn, not just from her experience, but also learn from the things that she learned from other people. So I'm glad that you were able to pick that up, Smell the Roses, but I kind of knew that you'd be able to figure that out. And I think that's why we got good people over here too, like Zyrex. So yeah. She said, I'm glad we don't get hurricanes here. No tornadoes, little earthquake here and there. A little earthquake here and there. What is a little earthquake here and there? Ma'am, we don't. Mm-mm. One thing I do not like is an earthquake because there's nothing I can do about it, right? There's nothing I can do about that. So, this is the. Let me see. Let me change my camera so that y'all can see it a little bit better. Let's see here. Boop. Yep. All right. This is the fuel you need to get for your generators. All right. I'm gonna put it up on the camera good so you can take a look at it. It's pretty girthy. Pause. But yeah, it's what you need to get. And the reason why is because it is pre-treated to be able to sit on the shelf, right? So if for some odd reason you gotta have it for a long time, which you should always have some of this here. It is ethanol free. All right. and that's why you can store it for a long time. So again, just so that you know, for a cycle. And look, it's got pictures on it. It's got a picture. See that? What's that, class, in the middle? That's a generator. Yeah. So make sure that you see the picture of the generator, right? Let me fix my camera. All right. Yeah. We're gonna sit that right there in the back. Because there's another type, class, and it's in a red can. And you don't want to get that because it's gonna mess up everything. Everything? Everything. So make sure you don't get the can that's gonna mess up everything. All right. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I know y'all could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me and supporting Slim, and I appreciate you. Let me fix my camera. Okay, we back. By the way, let me know, because I mean, I know I got at least 2 people that are vocal in the chat right now, and I appreciate you guys. So this question is for you, Zaris. I know that you sent me a message about the face thing for AI, but I guess for Rose as well, because he's also a content creator. Feel free to drop your stuff in the chat too, Rose, because I'm gonna post it anyway after. So, but I'm currently using OBS to control all of this, and that's what gives me seamless transitions and things like that. So, if you guys are interested in that, I can put that on my other channel, the Batman 4011, my personal channel, just showing you how to set up OBS and use the virtual camera mode, right? But we're not going to derail the conversation today. We're going to get right back into it. And then you're going to see me pick something else up and show it in the camera. Pause. All right.
That's God's plan.
Purpose tool. This guy's like
Yeah.
flashlight, has the seatbelt cutter.
See? Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the light. And the cool thing that I like about it, which I can't get it to
Zarek said, so generators basically starts up electricity like chargers, car batteries. Yes and no. What you're talking about is a jump box in particular, and some jump boxes, do allow you to be able to charge things off of, which you're going to see a version of that here in this clip, because we actually showed it. So I'm not going to go get it because it will show, but I will go and get a smaller generator, because I have 2 good sized generators, and then I have a portable generator. And the main difference between a generator and a jump box is that a jump box does not take gasoline or any type of fuel like that. It simply gets a charge and it holds the charge. Think of it like a big battery, a really big battery. And then the 2 plugs, the positive and the minus, or the negative, that's how you transfer the energy that's already in it. So, yeah. And Smetaro says he uses StreamYard. Yes. So I use Restream, but I'm about to go to StreamYard, but it won't make a difference because OBS, even though it is its own broadcasting capabilities, it can do that. You can use all of that as a virtual camera. And what I mean by that is I already have different setups for different things already set up on here. Let's see, where is it right here? I don't want to be cutting on stuff I don't know, because I mess around and play something I ain't got no business playing. But so I'm gonna stop playing around. But I have a whole set out for like the pre-record that me and my wife are doing, entitled The Green Room. So we haven't released any of that yet, but I have an OBS studio that's set up for that, so that the cameras will be on everybody, and that gives you that seamless transition. So yeah. Let's see. Please do. Could you confuse? Okay, I will go get it. I'll go get it. I'm gonna play this video some more, because she's gonna be going over the handy tools. But before I do that, let me. I'm gonna do some free advertisement. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw this in here, and I'm gonna move it right here. That way, I always have something in my little box. Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibes for sending me over the transition. And you see how quickly that was to be able to do that with Restream. I mean, not Restream, with OBS, because now it's set. So instead of leaving a black screen like I did before, pause, then I can just hit this because we literally talked about that yesterday. So make sure you check out Red Lipstick's Vibe, Blueprint to a Man Thought yesterday. Because yeah, all right, I'm gonna play this some more, and then I'm gonna go and get the generator, a smaller one, so I can show you the difference. Thanks for asking, because we're all here to help each other. Be right back.
So this little point right here, I don't know if y'all can really see it.
Mm-hmm.
People, this point right here, when you think you so freaking smart and you can actually drive through this water and your ass get caught up in that water, this right here will save you because it's pointed and it will shatter the window and you can free yourself. It also have, like Jeremy said, it also have the seatbelt cutter. Okay. Now, this is a very good gadget. I'm ghetto. I carry blades in my vehicle. I have
Not the
this.
blaze.
Yeah, I mean, I have blades in my vehicle because I'd be like, man, this ain't acting right. I just carry stuff because I guess the part of Houston that I grew up in,
I'm just
they
messing.
taught me different.
I'm just messing with you. Hey, Red.
Yeah, they taught me different. But ladies, I'm especially getting on your ass because y'all need to have these kind of gadgets in your vehicle, okay? And also in your house. So not only did I have this in my vehicle and my house, can't forget that off, because the
Mm,
mosquitoes gonna tear your ass up. But the main thing is, you have to have
can't. All right. Yep, blades. Blades. We love blades. All right. This Zyrax is a generator. All right. So this is it's called an inverter, but it's actually a generator. All right. Same difference. But the main difference between this and a jump box, which you're going to see on the video later, is that this one, uh-uh, it takes gas or the treatment gas that I had to fuel before, right? It clearly says what kind it can take and what it can't. This is a gas only, all right? Shout out to you, Red Lipstick Vibes, because the solar ones are the one to go. I ain't gonna lie. Now me, I'm just old. I'm an old country boy, and I like being able to fix something if it breaks down. And I fixed this one. It looks rough. I fixed it like 2 times already, and it does what it needs to do. So I just when I'm in an emergency crisis, I don't want to have to be trying to figure nothing out. So let's see. All right. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but but right there, this is the pull string, and that's how you get it started, kind of like a lawnmower. You get this off the table. It's not as heavy as it looks, y'all. It's heavier. No, I'm just playing. It's not heavy at all. Just cumbersome. All right. And that is the main difference because you're going to actually have to run it. It's basically a lawnmower, if you want to be honest. It's basically a lawnmower that converts its energy into electricity. It uses fuel to make electricity. So if you had a lawnmower and you hooked it up to something like a turbine or something and it turned it, same thing. Zyrex says, so if you got no electricity, you can power the house with that little thing. No, not with that one. No, not with that one. Now, there is a way to power your house with a standard like generator, like the bigger ones, like the one I have out there, which I am not bringing in here. I will take a picture, but it's kind of shady though, because you could mess up your electricity doing that. You just basically find the ground. I don't think I can be saying that, so I'm not gonna say it. But I'll talk to you on Discord. Y'all make sure y'all get on the Discord because we be talking about stuff like that. All right, I'm pretty sure Top Cat OG know exactly what I'm talking about. You take your little extension cord and anyway, y'all don't need to know all that. Y'all been to burn down your house, but that is for powering things that are essential. Because here in Houston, in the middle of the hottest days, arguably, that we've had, you got to keep that AC going. There ain't no excuse. There ain't no way around it. You just got to do it. So, I mean, you got to keep that generator so they can do what it needs to do. Now, if you want to be smart like Red and you want to do that, then you can get your solar panel, a solar powered generator. I got a solar panel on the chicken coop, but it doesn't create enough electricity to charge things like a refrigerator. It controls the fan. It brings air in and takes air out of the chicken coop. That way it never gets moldy, and it actually doesn't have a smell to it because it keeps pushing it out, the air out. Because chickens have very sensitive respiratory things. So just got to make sure that you are taking care of them on that. Yes, I do have chickens. They're my wife's chickens, but I got to take care of them. Anyway, let's get back to it. Thank you guys. You can be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us right now. YouTube streets must be boring if people have come over here to get a little bit of incitement, I guess. But I'm glad you're here. Make sure you hit a like while you are here. And again, promo run. Red lipstick vibes. Pick your poison. All right. We did that yesterday. Y'all should go back and check because as always, Ricky was cooking. Uncle Rick was cooking. Mr. Harris was cooking. I did all right. And we were blessed with God yesterday. Shout out to Nino. That man showed up, no camera, but the way that Red had it set up, it was like he was just there. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back to it. Appreciate you guys for being here. What you say? Okay, I will. I see you, Slim. I'll check it. And Zara says, wow, here I thought my mom be over here caring for her little chickens. You got an AC unit for your chicken. It's not AC. It's just a fan. It's hot. It's hot. I did build them a little cover, though, because I knew the rain was coming. But anyway, all right, I'm going to hit play, and I'm going to see what Slim wants me to do, because this actually is her show. So let me see what's going on. See
What's this called? Can you get it?
Okay.
It is.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. So this is the ghetto safety medical. It's the all the way around kit. You know what I'm saying? Because man, we cut ourselves trying to look in the dark.
Sorry. All right, real quick. I'm gonna try to show you this. If it doesn't look good, then I will download the picture. But this is also a portable, little small mini. You can classify it as a generator, but really it's like the solar panel thing. Correct, Slim? That's the solar panel one that you got? It looks like it. Let me check real quick. You know, the cool thing about your phone, you got an Android and you got Google on it, you can circle any picture and it'll tell you what the image is. And this is an Anchor Solex C300 portable power station designed for camping and emergency backup. And it features a 288 Life PO4 battery and delivers 300 watts of continuous power with a 600 watt surge. Hey, that's another thing too. You need to know how much it takes. Okay, I'm gonna say it in an easy way to remember. You know how much it takes to start your refrigerator, to start your AC, to start whatever you're gonna plug into your generator, and you need to know what its running watts are going to be. That's two different things. All right, Jeremy, what are you talking about? So it said right here. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to do it. All right, it said that it delivers 300 watts of continuous power with a 600 watt surge, which means it starts off at 600 watts and then it tapers down to 3. That's the easiest way to say it. Everything has a start and continuous wattage, right? Even down to your laptops. If you have a laptop, look on this tag right here. That's why some C port chargers work for some things and some don't work for others because of the continuous watts and the started watts. All right. And Sim said you need to be familiar with the Watts Metro appliance used. Yes. And there probably is an email for that too. I mean, not an email, a what do we call it? A website. Yes. Wow, I got old right there. There's probably a website that will actually help you do that. But you definitely need to know because the worst feeling in the world is for you to have spent money on something that you plug up and you can't use. And it's not because it doesn't work, it's because it doesn't work for what you plugged it up for, right? This red generator back here behind me, although it isn't the loudest thing, but it's still loud. I could put it up under this desk and run everything in here except for this TV here because its starters watch when it's all added together would be too much. And that's just something that you got to pay attention to. So that's why for my generator, even though my generators could run pretty much everything in the house, including the lights for a couple of rooms, that's just knowing your surge breaker box. But yeah, I don't want to hear nothing about that. But instead, we might take a couple of these studio lights that are low watt running, put them in the room that we're going to be in, right? Like get creative with your stuff that you got. Like you got lights, right? You got phones. And I'm pretty sure if you work at any company, they've given you some type of like charger block. Keep those charger blocks plugged in at all times, right? Keep all your tablets and your laptops plugged in. Why? Not so that you can use them, so that they can be a source of battery for your phone, right? So you can stay updated and everything. Your phone's going to be the most advanced piece of technology that you have until you don't have it. But it can literally look up things, get updates for you. You can reach out to your family with that. So, and it's designed to be able to roam. If you cut on roaming, it's designed to look for the strongest thing. So, yeah. And thank you again, Zyrex. Don't forget to hit the like button and be sure to subscribe to Slim's channel. Please and thank you. And we're going to go ahead and get back to this. Thank you guys again. And Twitch Gang, I see you. I see you, Twitch Gang. Y'all sent me some messages. I don't know if y'all the same people that sent messages. It was like, man, you don't put nothing on Twitch no more. So we're going to do it. How long does it run full to empty? It depends on the make, brand, and the tank size. So I can't tell you for certain how long everything's gonna run. And that's the same thing for solar panel too. Now solar panels, if you have a sunny day, technically if it's on a full battery, it could run almost twice as long as it's supposed to run. That'd probably be a rare question because I don't have those. I want one, but I don't have that though. So, but generally speaking, if you read the manual or if you take a picture with your phone and ask the little chat bot, because chat bots they come in handy now. Hey, about how long you think it's gonna run? Take off an hour from that. Full tank of gas, how long it's gonna run? Take an hour away from that every time, and you'll be fine. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. It is right off the top of the hour. 8 minutes past the top of the hour. We're gonna go ahead and keep this rolling, y'all. We are 51 minutes in, and I appreciate you guys. Let's keep on.
You know, some people get anxiety. Some people don't know how to deal with this. I actually talked to some people today at work, and they were telling me that they had anxiety about, the rain, the I almost had one, right?
No, I saw
The
you yesterday.
rain. I know, right? I had to stop and think about it because I did. I mean, because I was thinking like when that when that wind was coming through here and making that woo woo, woo, I was like, oh, I'm going to get in the hall. I'm about to stay in timeout. But anywho, this is some serious shit, y'all. On the cool, y'all need to stay prepared. So with my kit, I had got like these are some Benadryls because people get, itchy. They get dirty. I got toothpaste. I have the wraps. I have like a lot of stuff. And for the women's that, some women's um they get nervous and you supposed to start
Nino
at a
is
certain
in the
time.
building. What up, Nino? What did you miss? Nothing. We just going. Look, man, it's gonna be bad. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. It's gonna be bad in some areas. That's gonna catch this rain, this tropical storm that could normally turn into something. So it just worked out this way. Slim was going to do a different show, and she needed to take a break because she got a little hot. So after that, I was like, well, this since it's clearly getting bad out here, let's go ahead and remind people what they need to do. And it's turned out great. Everybody's getting their information, and I appreciate everybody showing up from Red to shout out to Red though, but from Red to Rose, the pimp, Zyrax, Tony Golden now in the building. What up, Tony? Nino Nason and the host with the most, Slim. Because even though she's not on camera, she is still in the chat engaging, and that's what you want to see. So everybody that showed up, if you're still here, great. If you're not, and Twitch Gang too. So yes. Let's see. Red said I keep some supplies on hand. I know. Then Zara said hello. I'm gonna let y'all have that private moment. Zyrex also says, "Oh, look who's late tonight." I wonder who's he. I wonder who's he talking about. Oh, don't worry about it. All right, as Zyrex says, apology for women questions. LOL. Thank you. No. Now look, there ain't no such thing as women questions when you're trying to survive. Because I mean, this is what this stream is for. So ask your questions because if I don't know, somebody know. All right, somebody know. So make sure you ask your questions. I want everybody to be safe. I want everybody to be able to use what they buy, and I want everybody, more importantly than that, to be able to understand what they got so they don't blow a hand off or something. What up, sis? Be yapping. What's that deal, y'all? Just giving some prep work. Being an old black man sitting on the porch. Hey, y'all need to go and get your generator, man. You need to go and get you a little utility tool, man. All right, let's keep going. Slim said, yeah. Oh, Slim also says, thank you all for showing up. All right. So let's keep it going.
And you don't start and then you away from stores, you can't get to no stores. So also make sure you keep the pads and whatever your preference are. You keep the band-aid, the armament, you keep all this in your kit because you never know when you have to move around, run around. You don't know. It just this weather is so crazy. It's called move fast, but it's also called have your shit together. So with that said, generator, a 3-prong plug, flashlights. Like I said, most of the things that I use is UBS cards that you can charge it up. I have a portable charger. I have a charger to also jump my vehicle off, but to also charge other items in the house. Um,
That's right, Red. That's exactly right. You got to have a bug out bag. I didn't want to get into the terminology that people might not understand, but yes, you definitely need to have a bug out bag. And yep, 100% candle lighters. And I got a list. Oh, hold on, let's go through the list. So we got the generator, obviously. Then we have the extra fuel for the generator in the car, and we went over that. We already showed that already. I'll probably show it again one more time before we get out, so you know what to buy. Extra cash because ATMs might not be operable, and if people start acting like Walmart, who act like they can't take no tap and pay, then you better have some cash on you. Cell phone with a charger. And here's the thing that people forget: you need your family and emergency contact information wrote down somewhere, right? You need it or have it somewhere that's readily available. And you also need copies of personal documentation, your medication list, for example, and your proof of address, deed, lease to your home, passport, birth certificate, insurance policy, something along the lines. Because I can't tell you the amount of time that people survive, and now they gotta figure out how do they prove, which is the craziest thing in the world. How do I prove that I used to live in this empty lot? All right. So make sure you have that stuff with you because it's important. All right. Zyrex says he makes and uses oil lamps. So www.zyrex.com/oil lamps. Make sure you go and get you some oil lamps from Zyrex, right? Oh yes, see that's the thing. Is like I like doing stuff that matters. I like having fun, but if I have the opportunity to say something, then I want to say something that's going to be of substance. And that's why I like rocking with Slim, because the woman that's on this video, this is actually her show, but she's not here today. So hopefully next week, if you stop through, you'll be able to see her. But yeah, let's see what else we got. Water. If you're going to be stuck somewhere, you need to make sure you got 1 gallon per person per day, a 3-day supply for evacuation, and a 2-week supply for home. All right. So if you plan on doing some moving, then 3-day supply. And a 3-day supply is not really that hard if you have, if you just have that mindset just to have you some water at all times. I mean, don't buy the cute little plastic bottles, right? Go and get you one of them big old Ozarks, right? Like, don't do this. Don't buy this, right? It looks nice, it's great, but the water's still the water. Like, go get the big old ugly milk clear jug, right? And be done with it. Okay. I don't know what y'all talking about. Oh, talking about say, okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna get back to doing what I was doing. Because y'all are having fun over there, I guess. Let's see. Non-perishable food. My favorite. I actually can show you a more friendly version of MRE, sorry, that you might enjoy, because the standard MRE are crap. They're awful, but you can live. But my wife, shout out to her, my wife, she found a nice little pack, and we got it now. It's just sitting there. It's good to go. It's going to last for a long time. You need to make sure you have that, right? Flashlights. And Smell the Roses actually brought this up. A hand crank radio. But preferably you need a NOAA weather radio. One that's going to constantly give you updates on the weather around you. All right. And Slim said extra batteries and first aid kit. All right. Let me see what y'all talking about over there, and then we finna get back to it. Let's see. Sis said, when you watch it on TV, they don't talk about this. Or I never was in reach like this with people in that area. Well, I mean, our people perish not because they don't have the ability to do it, because their lack or their non-ability, or not having the ability to actually assimilate and be able to understand what's being said and being taught what to do. We can do anything, but if we don't have the framework If we don't have a little helping hand every once in a while, we end up making mistakes. Because my goofy self, when we had the freeze out here, went a whole day before my mind clicked and was like, "Wait a minute, I have propane and propane accessories." Shout out to King of the Hill. I can just cut on my fireplace, bro. Why am I over here struggling? You know. So sometimes it's stuff that you might even know, but it's always good to be able to uh, give the information. All right. What's Slim say? Slim said you can get the Five Guys on water. Hold on. You can get the Five Guys on water that have the little plug to it. Where everybody can get a drink. Yep. The little, yeah. You pull it out. Yeah, we used to do that, and now we got these little filtration system thing in the kitchen. But we used to have them. Yep, where you pull it out. So, got me. I'm not pausing though. We're just gonna fast forward through that. Anyways, span. Okay, here we go. And Slim said again before we get back to the video, but going through the weather and experiment, you start thinking and getting prepared. Yeah. I mean, experience is the best teacher, but it could cost you your life. It could cost you your life. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm. We gonna keep going. We are almost done because we don't try to go past an hour 30 minutes over here. So we are 3 minutes past the top of the hour. 20 minutes past the top of the hour if we're talking real time. 8:20 on my side. Again, thank you all for rocking with us. Let's keep going.
What's that?
We do have a list whenever you want to go over it because you.
Oh, see, there you go. Just give me the list.
Now we already went over the list, but I'm gonna stop the show right now. So we got the one, the only, day one, always on time. Baby, be mine. Baby Scorpio in the building. You know, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Baby Scorpio is the most loyal person that I do not know in real life. I've never talked to Baby Scorpio, and if I have, he's the true Batman. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would get into some nerdy comic book stuff and be like, she's the equivalent to Hush for me if I was Batman, but y'all don't know what that means. But I'm just saying, welcome back home, Baby Scorpio. Glad that you are here. Always glad that you are here. Real story, real quick, and then we're gonna get back to it. So I was very determined to do the TBA's channel, right? Like, I had a good team, I had a good idea, and I wouldn't take no days off. I was not taking any day off. When it was Wednesday, we was doing it, right? So Baby Scorpio was watching, and I let it be known that I was actually out of town in Waterloo, way up out there. I ain't have any of my stuff, but I was determined to still get it going and got it up. And Baby Scorpio was just like supportive throughout the whole thing. I mean, audio was bad. I know we was breaking up. I could tell we was breaking up. I didn't even rewatch that one. I knew it was bad. But her and Soda Can Assassin and Slim, they were still there, and they just kept saying, "Hey, keep going, keep going, keep going." And Baby Scorpio, yeah, I appreciate you. So I tell you now in front of everybody, and I tell you in private if I ever meet you. Don't know who you are, but that might be for the best. Let's keep going.
I got everything in my face, and I'm like, did I go with everything?
So you covered sanitation and personal hygiene items.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do that, did you want to go over the chat real quick?
Yes, let's see what these people have to say.
Now, technically, we've already gone through the chat in real life. So we're going to go here so I can show y'all the jump box situation and MREs and stuff like that. So here we go.
Uh-oh.
This MRE.
Hey.
This one is roasted vegetables. All right. It's menu number 6.
See?
You know?
See?
And then They come in the other forms too, where it's all the same menu, but it's just different makers of it.
All
But this
right.
pork sausage with gravy. And what we might do, I might open up one, let you see what's going on the inside if we still have some more like severe storms or whatnot.
Okay.
So you can kind of
See,
see how to use them. So I might actually do a video on how to actually properly use it.
see, and that's good because see, there's something that y'all need to tune in to. I mean, you can get some sausages, they can last for a couple of days, but that's for a couple of days. You have to get everything pretty much in a can. And if you don't have fire, how you gonna warm this food up?
Yeah,
Because if you don't know how to do a barbecue pit, if you don't know how to survive with a barbecue pit or outside fire, maybe some people need to take classes. Maybe y'all need to talk to some of y'all friends or some of the old school folks that y'all know or how to survive versus in I guess since all y'all bougie ass people out here,
watch
be
out.
bougie on surviving instead of being bougie on don't know what the hell's going on in life. Get y'all shit together, get y'all a generator, and be able to live and stop complaining about the damn lights out. Y'all not the only people the lights are off. Hell, it's
Yeah.
millions of us. Join the crowd.
Case in point, a gentleman that we all know, but I'm not gonna put his business out. But he invested when Harvey came through. He just went ahead and invested in a Durex. I think that's what it's called. But basically, it's the ones that like get plugged into the house
For $10,000.
for 10,000. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Add
And
it.
he didn't have to worry about his mom, his dad, nobody. It cut on by itself. It cut off by itself. Best investment he could have made.
Hey, and that's it.
Yep.
If you own your place, if you buy your place, invest in that.
Hmm.
$10,000. Do y'all know how? Just think. And I can be honest about my little habits, my little drinking habit, my little Newports. I probably put in $10,000 at least in no time.
The chat is being messy. The chat say, "I know who you talking about." Should I name drop?
No, you shouldn't. But anywho, don't
You know,
name
you
drop,
know he got
generation
some money.
drop. Get your generate
Facts. We all
because
trying to be like him when we grow up.
we all need to get a generator. We all need to learn how to be responsible. Learn to how to stop whining on bullshit.
Now I want to say this real quick too, guys. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, "I don't know how to start this generator." Yeah, I know the instructions on it, but I've never done it before. All right. I don't know. Okay, let's be more practical. I don't know how to put up cardboard on my windows on the inside, right? When the storm is coming through. I don't know how to put plywood up on the outside when the storm's coming through. I don't know how to set up my sandbags so that my house doesn't get flooded when I leave. Should I leave my AC on when I go? The little PVC pipe that comes out the house, do I need to cover that up if it's flooding, or should I leave that? Should I leave that uncovered? The spaces in the bricks of my house, did they mess that up, or is that there for a reason? Like, these type of questions you should ask. It's very important things for, and just to let you know, your house is not made incorrectly if it has spaces in the bricks, right? It's so that the house can breathe, so that moisture won't get trapped between the bricks and that you won't get mold. I had a neighbor, young black guy. He's moved over there now, and he had this foam stuff that he got from Home Depot. Great place to go, but kind of used the wrong thing for the wrong time. And he was filling in all those holes, like he was shaking it, and he was going, man. He was going. And I was like, "Hey, what you doing?" Now I could have minded my business, and I promise you, by now, especially with it being hurricane season, his whole house would have had that like muggy feel. People would have been coughing a lot because you got mold. That's what that's for. That's why those spaces are there. But how is he supposed to know unless he asks? It's not gonna always be somebody like me sitting over there with a Harbor Freight hat on, smoking a cigar, but yet seem approachable at the same time. It ain't too many people like me. So you better start asking questions. Yeah, best start asking questions, buddy. All right, let's keep going.
Y'all get the things that y'all need to take care of these hurricanes and these storms with your lights being out. Learn how to be able to survive and take care of yourself. Don't go out there be stealing because that's just you kind of like putting yourself to death on that one.
There's a story. I can try to pull it for you, but some people actually are getting prosecuted for looting in
Yeah.
these last 4 days here in Houston. So
Why?
who knows?
Get your own shit. Get your shit together. Have your a plan, B plan, and a C plan.
So real quick, chat. Do you have a plan, a B plan, and a C plan? You don't have to type out your whole plan. You don't have to say I got all three of them. Just if you have them. If you don't, then you need to start thinking about that. Not even talking about the storm that's coming through. Like just in general. Like tomorrow we could wake up and a plane crash out the sky. What's your protocol? If you have kids, who's in charge of going to get the kids? If you got your spouse or significant other that lives far away, but the meeting point might be in the middle. Is it in the middle? Figure it out. This is real life stuff. Like you can, the reason why we're able to have philosophical debates online about some things that may matter in a social construct is because we have a social construct, right? We have the ability to have these conversations because civilization has solved most of the day-to-day problems. So now we can expound, we can exfoliate, we can dig deeper. Pause. Right? But when it all hits the fan, right? Are you ready? That's something to think about. I'm gonna go ahead a little bit further on it because we are 14 minutes in. I'm gonna show y'all the jump box / mini portable thing. Let's do this. All right. Back when I had a nice like James Harding beard, man, youth man, I tell you.
Everything you need. I have bought plenty of things there. Um, I recommend. I can't even say it right now. Recommend it to you right now. Y'all can go out there and get it. And yeah, trust me, you can afford it because if you can afford that fucking iPhone and them damn Jordans that you wear and get your kids, then you better start investing some shit that's gonna save your life. Because see, this hurricane stuff is real.
Yep.
God is coming and taking names. He say he gonna come back. So if you ready, you ready.
If you ain't, you ain't.
You ain't, hey, but hey, stay ready. Keep from getting ready.
Let's see.
Understand life.
All right, so this is the type of jump box I'm talking about.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because if you can see this jump box right here, oh, look at you. Look at you. If you can see this jump box right here, you can tell that it's not just a normal jump box. It is a jump box designed for capabilities of charging. It has two plugs right there for standard plugs. It also has your car charger right here. It also has a different setting for battery status, so it can read your battery status for your car. But it also has AC USB power. So if you're just going to be charging stuff, you can hit that button and it'll charge it for you. You can charge it with, just like what Slim said, having that 3-prong thing. But this one is made for just 2. So even if you don't have that and you just have a regular extension cord, that'll work too. The cool part about this is it is still a jump box. It comes with a light, and it also comes with air. You can just leave this charged up at all times in your house, and it will not overcharge. So you can just plug it in and forget about it. So I would definitely recommend this Vector because um, it has 500 watts of power inverting, and it has a 2.1A USB power and a 12 volt DC power. What that means is that it can definitely run a large fan for a long time. It can also run lights for a long time. It literally can run my studio lights because it did. It can run my studio lights for the whole time that I do a podcast. So. All right, y'all. There is a lot more. There is a whole lot more. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a whole lot more. But I'm not gonna bore y'all to death. I don't think we bored you at all right now. So we are going to take the opportunity to leave you on a high note. So before we go, I do want to give a slight update. Let me stop saying that. All right, I do want to give a slight update to the updates that are going on with the young man, and they found his body and the autopsy and everything like that. All I want to tell you right now is that you got two of these, and you got two of these, and you got one of these. The most crucial thing to do right now is to take in as much information as you can if you care about that topic, right? If you care about that topic, then you should definitely, let me get some people out of here, off of here on Twitch. Hold on. On Slim Show, we don't take no type of disrespect. Been knocking people out of Twitch since 05. No, I'm just playing. But make sure that you are taking in all the information that you think and what you know. Because they're going to gaslight. They're going to try to incite because they want to show something, right? So for that case in particular, I'm sure Slim is going to handle that way better than me as far as for the update. But I just want to let you guys know that right now we're in the discovery phase. And we're starting to understand that we might not get all the answers that we wanted. There's nothing that we can do about that. But that doesn't mean that people can't be held accountable. All right. Also, the NAACP did some wildness. I don't know if y'all saw that video. I'm not going to play it, but I might clip this up and put the video with that. The man was reading the autopsy. And he said, and they took all his organs out. And some black woman in the back was like, "Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord." And he was like, "Per standard procedure." He had an autopsy, y'all. Like, everything ain't they eating humans now. I mean, just saying. And he went crazy. He's like, "Oh, Jesus, they took his organs." No, they didn't take his organs, lady. Please let the man read it. If you don't believe me, go back and watch it. So I'm just saying, like, we are and that's the fun part of being black, because we are so animated. We're so animated. It's ridiculous, man. And it's always a good time. All right. So let's do this. Slim, if you are still there, if you want to go ahead and type something up for me to read for them, then we will. But I'm going to go ahead and do some house cleaning, and then we will end out with that and a new song. So while we are here, and while I know that he is here, I also want to say again, shout out to Nino Nation and the Riz Academy for getting back to business, right? Untouchables unite. Proud of you guys. Y'all dealt with that storm with both eloquence and class. Shout out to you guys for doing that. And now it is go time, right? Couldn't have been a better timing. I also want to shout out to Red Lipstick Vibes, Blueprints to a Man's Thoughts. I also want to make sure that we give credit where credit is due. Red is doing some crazy things over there. Also on Mondays, he does her show. I also want to shout out Roses. Smell the roses. Let me pull up her while I am waiting to get the final something. Okay, got you, son. And I also just want to make sure, since we are here, because one thing that I like to do is, if you're gonna come through, then I want to at least make sure that I acknowledge you if I can. And if you have a channel and I actually like you, then I'm definitely gonna say something about it. So Sis, get ready. I'm coming to you next. Smell the roses. Let's see. When's the last live that she had? Untouchable. No, we want Wilted Roses Wednesdays. Yep. All right. So that's what I'm gonna be promoting right now. The Wilted Roses Wednesdays. Make sure that you go and check it out. She does it in both formats. All right. So go check that out. Okay. Nino is gonna be going live tomorrow as well. Right after Ladies First, and we already know the infamous Ladies First panel is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna try to be in the clouds, but I might actually be in the clouds because a brother going out of town, right? So yes. Also, Sis, let me get your channel real quick so I can make sure that I'm doing this right. And y'all already know Alkin Ali, Fatty, all them. Our trademarks, our pillars of the community. Let me see here. Also, we want to do a Tribe Called Harris as well, and Miss Harris too. Miss C said, make sure that she also is getting her due credit as well. We about to get up out of here, y'all. Let's see. Slim says that Sis be yapping. Yes, that's it. And homie, they're doing they got a really cool little something they got going on. But let's go ahead and read what Slim got to say. Slim says, I want to thank you all for showing up and supporting. Sorry that I couldn't be on camera, but I'm here and I really appreciate all the support you have gave me and this show. She also says, don't forget to push that like button, subscribe, share, and come back next Thursday for some real talk. Wesleyan J, just my opinion. And then she sent that again. All right. I think that's it, y'all. We're finna go ahead and play this. Also, don't forget, at the end of the day, it's always you versus you. It doesn't matter what anybody is doing. It only matters what you are doing to help yourself and the people who you love. Right? So many ways, things I gotta tell you, but I'm afraid that I don't know how. It's a possibility that you might look at me differently, but that's okay though, because it only matters what you do at the end. Right? It's Batman 4011. Let me go ahead and get this last song up. It's a love song. So love if you guys would hang around and listen to the song, but I ain't gonna force you. And also I do have an actual I do have an actual song that is out. All right. And it's called Bounce It, Do It. And maybe I'll play that for y'all another day. But yeah. Thank you. Zara says, great job, Jeremy. Thank you both. Thank you and Slim. I learned something new today. Daily mission accomplished. Yeah. All right. This one is called Back in Time. Okay. So it is a love song. I'm going to go ahead and share this. Powered in part by Sunu. All right. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy the song. So here we go. Back in Time. And then after that, we out of here. Thank you guys again.
I wish that we knew each other back then. I wish that time could change. We could rearrange the way we met each other, and we stayed up and found a way to influence time to roll back, so we could realign our steps. I wish that Apollo shined his light on us and swept away the past. But this ain't no myth. This ain't no myth. All the change that I've ever known got introduced to you. So what we gonna do?
We can pretend that it's just me and you. What you wanna be?
We can be it just as long as you're by my side.
So where we gonna go?
And try to make the dream last, because it's just anything can go. Maybe you wanna be a queen. Maybe you want me to be your pharaoh. Maybe you wanna ride on a horseback ride. You know westerns are all about us gunslingers. Maybe Bonnie and Clyde. Your imagination is the only thing that helps us stay right. So what you wanna do? I wish that we could turn back time into a place where we first met under different circumstances. I wish that I knew you from before in another life, and this is just a time that we're catching back up. I wish that I knew. I wish you knew me too. Tired of me. Tick-tock, time twists, tripping through the timeline. Tiptoe through the towns, tightrope on a thin line. Future city, neon flicker flying through the fiber fast past paraplazas, pyramids, we pivot as the pulses pass. Roman roads, rushing rivers under rusty rain. Samurai sunrise, silent swords in a cherry blossom chain. Warp watch whirling while we wheel around the world with ease. Chronicle collisions in a cosmic color clockwork breeze. Turbo time, train tracks turning through a thunderstorm. Dino dunes, desert dust, we dash where the air is formed. Quantum quarters, quarter notes, we quickly quote the quirks of fate. Viking voyages, velvet skies, we walk through every Cardiff gate. Clock face, chase pace, racing where the ages blur. Bronze bell, bright bodies, but an inner future humming purr. Timeline, tongue tied, talking through the tales we tumble to. I wanna twist through every tick of time with you. So what you wanna do?